everybody. Welcome back to the Julie and Jim Traber podcast. I'm Jim Traber, along with my beautiful wife, Mrs. Julie Traber. How are you?
I'm really good. I'm not going to ask how you are today.
Yeah, I'm not
Jimmy
at the top of my game.
is having a rough day, but he is a trooper, and he's fighting through it. And not only are you fighting through it, I feel naked over here. I have no notes in my hand.
This is ridiculous, people. I don't like this at all.
Jim is running the podcast tonight.
This is our 350th podcast, and look at this. I've got notes. The first time ever.
Jim has
and
notes.
And I've got glasses, too.
So you
look
can
how dirty
read the
those
notes.
Things are.
But, so Jim's going to run the podcast tonight, and I am just flying free over here.
Yeah, you are excited, aren't you?
It feels wild and out of control.
Well, just to give you a little quick hint about what we're going to do tonight, there's this dude on the internet, on Instagram. Some of you may have seen him, but he is really funny. And he's got this great, Irish voice and great accent. And he gives the 20 things that women need to do for men, right? Isn't that basically what it is?
Well, it says at the top, it's man rules that you're suggesting.
Man rules that we would like to suggest. Fellas, you're going to love this one because I'm telling you, some of these are really,
it's all
really
for
good.
The guys. Well, I can't wait to respond to some of these.
I can't wait for guys to go, here coming up, see? See? Yeah, that's going to happen, yeah.
So we had a fun weekend, kind of a busy weekend. You took off on Saturday morning to go watch Hudson play in a kind of a round-robin football tournament,
Seven on seven football tournament up in Tulsa, yeah. And,
you did the great Big Daddy thing.
Drove up there. It was really fun. I had a wonderful time with my daughter and my son-in-law. I was just sitting there watching these kids, ninth graders, play football, and I had a good time.
And
really
while
nice
you
time.
were gone, I heated the pool up in February, and we had our first pool party. And so Riley Kate stayed with me.
Now, can I bring up something from that morning?
Yeah. Oh, here we go.
All right. I'm just telling you, this woman is the greatest woman on the planet. I'm just letting y'all know.
When I'm not,
hold on
he likes to bring it up on the podcast.
Please, I'm really hurting, so just don't come after me like that, okay?
Just let you say whatever you want to say.
That's right. Let me say whatever I want to say. This woman is one of the greatest women that's ever put on the planet. I don't deserve her. I've told you all on this podcast many, many times, to be married to me is not easy, okay? It's not easy. But, okay, the swimming pool, we have a heater, huge heater. The thing is massive. And we got it on purpose because this one cannot swim in a swimming pool unless it's 90 degrees. Our daughters go, it's so hot, it's so hot. So anyway, about a week and a half ago, Julie went out to turn the pool heater on, and she didn't realize that the swimming pool has to be on too.
Well, it was on a timer, so it was on when I first turned it on.
Right, but it goes off.
But the timer had turned the pool off.
Right, so you have to manually turn the pool off if you want the heater to run overnight. Unless it gets beneath what the pool is already at. So in other words, if it's set at 55 degrees and it gets beneath there, then the heater automatically goes on, but the pool goes on with it. That's the key.
Right.
So I told her, I said, Julie, you got to turn the pool on.
So in other words, I ruined that. The kids had been all excited to get in the pool. The pool wasn't warm enough because it was even colder that night.
That's right, a lot colder.
So this past Saturday, it was supposed to get to 80 degrees. We were going to have another pool party.
And we had a couple days of where it was in the 65, 70 range. So nothing was getting cold.
Warm.
So you said to me, right. So you said to me the night before, you said, hey, will you go out and turn the pool, the heater on for tomorrow?
I didn't want to screw it up again.
Right. So I went out that night, and I will just tell you, and I'm not asking for anybody's sympathy, but I've had some really bad days lately. I mean, my back, and I'm just having a really hard time. And so I went out, and I turned the heater on. Well, I woke up at 3:30 in the morning, and I could not go back to sleep. So I went back. I came in here in the living room, and I sat down, and I was watching TV. And it was about 5:15, and I said, I'm gonna go check out on the pool. The family was supposed to come at 11 a.m. Now I will let y'all know if you've listened to this podcast before. her/my family never on time. All right. So 11 o'clock, 5:15. I go out there. I did not turn the swimming pool on when I turned the heater on. So it was at 55 degrees. I went, oh, daggone it. So I turned the swimming pool on, 5:15, turned the heater on. Went back in the house, kept watching TV, dead tired. She comes rolling out around 7:30 and goes, what? And I told her the story.
No, I said, I'm going to go check the pool.
Right.
See how warm it is.
And I said, don't do that and then I told you the story. And she said one of the meanest things she's ever said to me in all the years we've been married. After other things that she said, you have ruined the party. And I mean, that's the way she said it, with tears in her eyes. You would have thought I burnt half the house down when we were supposed to show it to people. I mean, it was bad. I don't know why. I think it was because I was feeling so bad. I've been really bad to be around lately. But I was so mad at you when you said that to me. I was like, okay. I went, I got in the shower. I was going to drive to Tulsa to see the baby play football. And I tried to convince you over and over again that the pool would be fine because I'm very good at math. And I was going out and I was seeing, okay, it took a half hour to go up 3. So that means it would take about 7 for an hour. And I told her, I said, Jewel, when 11 or 11:30 rolls around, it's going to be at least 80 degrees in the pool. And I said, and it's not for you. The babies will be fine to swim. Well, she didn't care. She was so mad at me. She said, no way, blah, 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 blah. Well, then I go up to Tulsa, and you, at 11 o'clock, are not anywhere near the house, right? Not even close to it. What are you doing? Tell me what you're doing. You were out doing stuff. What were you doing?
Riley, Kate, and I were buying snacks for our party.
Okay. So you're out by. So Chelsea.
Are you about done with your version of this story?
No.
Because I
So
have a version.
Chelsea, who's late all the time.
Yeah.
She says, you say, well, we're going to be home about 12:30. Remember, they're supposed to be there at 11. So nothing's happening. By the time that everybody wanted to swim, the swimming pool was 86 degrees. I did not ruin anything.
You did not ruin the party.
And it was so hard for you to say that you were sorry for saying that to me. But I'm telling you, Julie, that hit me the wrong way. I think maybe because of the way I was feeling and everything. But when you said that to me, I couldn't believe it.
I just find it funny that when you're going to tell a terrible thing that I did, you have to do all this prefacing about your big screw up and why.
You mean I tell the story the way it happened?
No, you just have to make everybody feel sorry for you.
I wanted to let them know that I slept about 3 hours.
Jim had given me a lecture at the last party that you cannot turn the heater on. The pool's going to go off and the heater's going to go off. And he was telling me so that I felt totally stupid. So I said, will you please?
Totally stupid.
I felt stupid. I said, will you please turn it on? I don't want to ruin everything again. So will you make sure it's on? And then the next morning you just nonchalantly go, oh, I didn't turn the pool on, so the pool's not been heating all night.
5 minutes.
I was just like, what?
5 minutes. I wish you could get inside of my body. 5 minutes.
Anyway, that's not even. I apologized to you multiple times that day.
It was horrible. Your apologies, though. As they went along, they got better. But the first one, oh my gosh, it was terrible.
As the pool got warmer, so did my apologies. I will admit.
That's right. And nobody had any idea the pool was wonderful.
They did. Calvin got here and he felt it and he goes, the pool is not warm, Gigi.
No, that's because you've turned him into this
hot
tub guy.
It's getting warmer. It's going to get warmer.
That's right.
But that's not even the fun part of the story we were going to tell tonight.
I was going to say, though, that when I got home after Tulsa and we had some dinner, you and I went out and went swimming in the pool. We went skinny dipping
it was
in the swimming pool.
It was up to 96
at
that point.
96 she had it at. I mean, my gosh, I thought we were in like the hot springs.
So nice. No. Okay, so Caitlin was going to be up in Tulsa, and she said, will you take Riley for the day? That's when this whole party idea came into play. But then she threw something at me. She threw me a curveball, and she said, will you also bring our dogs over there? And I said, sure, okay. So she has Spud, who, how old is Spud now? Probably 5.
4 or 5, somewhere in there.
But they just recently got a new puppy, and both of these are rescue dogs. So they have interesting personalities, and Junie is the new one. She's the cutest, most hyperactive little thing. And if a door is open, Junie will take off. I'd already had to chase her multiple times that day, but the day had gone well. Had a wonderful party. Everybody had a good time. And then Chelsea and Chet start wrapping up to leave. And I heard from Caitlin that you guys were headed back from Tulsa. She was on her way to pick up Riley. So we're wrapping the party up. So I walked Chelsea out to the car, helped them get loaded up. And then as they're pulling out, Riley sticks her head out and said, where's Spud? Spud's gone. I can't find him anywhere.
By the way, this is when I'm coming home from Tulsa.
Jim's almost home from Tulsa. So Riley, the chin starts quivering. The big crocodile tears start coming out. I'm like, oh no. Did he slip out while Chelsea and them were leaving? Because that's chaotic. I know Junie took off and we all got her wrangled back in, but I didn't see Spud. So we look all over the house first, multiple times. And the one thing, this dog is a little pig. They found him starved to death. And so now you cannot give this dog enough food. He always wants a treat. So I'm yelling, treat, treat, treat. He's not coming out. So then we get into the car, roll the windows down while she's sobbing. We're riding around the neighborhood. Hold on, not yet.
Oh, okay.
I'm already riding. You pull up. I said, will you please hit the neighborhood? So you go straight out. Now Caitlin pulls up. She goes out. Riley's sobbing. Chelsea and Chet drive all the way back. They're helping. We've recruited neighbors. They're all walking the neighborhood yelling Spud with treats.
I'm talking to people I don't even know. Listen, we got a dog and everything, and people are coming it's unbelievable.
The whole neighborhood, I've posted it. So I'm coming back from doing another walk around. You even went out on 164th,
and
you're
everywhere.
Like,
I went all over the place.
Listen, the most terrifying thing in the world is to be responsible for your grandchildren and they get hurt. The second most terrifying thing is to think.
I will tell you, I was scared to death that I was going to go out on the highway and see him on the side of the road. I mean, I was like, oh my, what am I going to do? Pick him up and bring him home? And Caitlin loves this dog.
Oh,
I mean,
there's her baby.
Yeah, Spud is just, he really is a good dog, but he's just a hard-headed, stubborn mule is what he is.
So anyway, I get through walking the block again, and I am just sick. And I walk in, and Caitlin is walking out with Spud. And I go, where was he? And she said he was hiding behind the chair upstairs.
He's upstairs. And when everybody's yelling, Spud, treat, Spud, treat, Spud, treat.
He doesn't move.
Never moves from behind the daggone.
And Caitlin says to me, did you mention in front of Spud that I was on my way? And I go, possibly. She goes, you can't do that. If he hears that I'm on my way, he'll hide. I'm like, what is happening right now? We literally spent an hour terrified, anxious.
I thought Caitlin was going to hate us forever, too. I mean, not hate us, but you know what I'm saying? Just be like, oh, my gosh, you lost our daggone dog.
Exactly. And Riley had been sobbing for an hour.
Riley's crying, yeah.
That was like the most stressful hour I've had in a long time. It took me a long time to like decompress after that. We needed to get in the hot tub.
That's when we went in the swimming pool.
We can't call it a hot tub. It's a hot pool.
Yeah, but sometimes, here's a good lesson from this. Sometimes you need to realize that I'm a little smarter than you think I am. You see what I'm saying? And I knew, even though I messed up, and I admitted I messed up. I mean, that morning I said it 50 times, but I knew that we were still going to make it okay. But you literally thought that when they came that the water was going to have ice cubes all through it. That's what you thought. And everybody's going to fall apart. And then everybody's going to say, we're never going to meet Gigi's house again. And we can't stand Gigi. And now she's done. And you're never going to see your grandchildren again. And you were going to beat me up for it.
Hey, you always have to take it too far.
Can you admit?
You always
can
go
you
too
admit
far.
that your apologies were nothing like the ones we have talked about on this show?
I
Can you
said that they got warmer as the pool did.
But how cold was the first one?
It was pretty cold. It was
but horrible.
I will say that it shows growth that I even apologized that quickly because I didn't want to.
I know, but I just don't understand how you can say that to me, you know? You ruined our party! That's what it was, people. I'm not exaggerating. I am not exaggerating.
I said you ruined the party.
Yeah,
I did not yell it.
It was much more excruciating.
Okay.
You ruined the party! Oh,
I don't think I've ever in my life sounded like that.
Oh, my gosh.
Okay, sweetie, I cannot wait to hear what you have in store for us tonight.
Weren't we going to talk about something else?
Were we?
I thought we were.
Oh, yeah. We went out. So that was Saturday.
Yeah.
Sunday, we had a lovely brunch. The chef from RH, if you don't know what that is, Restoration Hardware has a restaurant called RH.
I wonder why they named it that.
For Restoration Hardware.
Do you see this? Like I didn't know. Okay, go ahead.
And we're the same people who did the Julie and Jim Traber podcast.
This was beautiful. I'm just telling you, this place was beautiful.
Bougie.
Immaculate.
Bougie.
Yeah, immaculate.
It is beautiful.
Yeah, it really was nice.
It might be a little too beautiful for us.
Well, here's the deal. I was doing my show across the street one day about a month ago at the Steak Shack.
Shake Shack.
Shake Shack. And the woman who runs Restoration Hardware and the chef walked over, and I guess the chef was a big listener of my radio show, and they gave us a gift certificate. And I'll just let you know, it was a pretty big gift certificate. And I thought, my gosh, well, when I went in there and saw the prices of everything, I realized why they gave me a big one. But we went in there. Didn't we have a nice little time, though?
It was lovely.
Yeah.
Yes.
Oh, my gosh, that place is just... I can't believe Oklahoma City has it.
I know.
I can't believe it.
We were sitting up there going, I can't believe this is in Oklahoma City.
For you people that don't live in Oklahoma City, that listen to us all around the country and the world, Oklahoma City over the last 20 years has gotten a lot better, but it's behind a lot of places. And we like it that way.
Which is what makes it great.
That's right.
Yeah.
We like it that way. It's very kind of naive, But I'm telling you, we got a Capitol Grill, which is incredible. And then we got this Our House that you say is just incredible.
No, our house. Yeah.
ARHAUS. And then Restoration Hardware. And then another Williams-Sonoma.
And Pottery Barn right there.
Pottery Barn. And I'm telling you, man, I mean, this is big-time stuff for Oklahoma City, and it's beautiful.
They've really done a beautiful job.
Now, how much is a couch in there? I mean, if you're just going to go get a nice couch in Restoration Hardware, what are you looking at, 10 grand, 15 grand?
I think it starts around there. Yeah.
And the same as our house?
Yeah. It's beautiful. It's big furniture,
Right.
Really substantial pieces.
Yeah.
I think you have to have a lot of space. But it's just pretty to walk around in there. Like, you don't even have to buy anything. It's just
You've bought a lot of stuff over the years at Pottery Barn.
I love Pottery Barn.
You bought for me, didn't you? In our house we had out there in our little. What did you buy? Where did you buy stuff from me when I had that little? When I was doing the Diamondbacks. What was the name of that place? There's another place. It was in the mall. Remember down there?
I'm gonna have to think about it. Yeah, it's another great place, but we don't have one in Oklahoma City.
There's
one in Dallas, but I can't think of the name of it right now.
Yeah.
No, but anyway,
you bought Pottery Barn stuff. Correct me if I'm wrong. For the house we built, though, right?
Yes.
Yeah. That table
and that other place in Scottsdale.
Oh yeah.
But I can't remember the name of it.
Yeah.
Anyway, we were going to go out to dinner that night as well, so it was a big weekend for us. We were doing a lot of date stuff.
Right.
And we were struggling, and you wanted to go to a particular restaurant that you love.
That we used to go to.
Because they have a drink that you like there. You wanted to sit at the bar and get your drink.
There's a drink that I love. I will let y'all know. I'm a sissy. I drink like a 10-year-old girl.
His favorite drink is a Dirty Shirley.
Dirty Shirley. Shirley Temple. That's right, with vodka in it. But I like cherry sweet drinks. I just do. I don't know what to tell you. I know a lot of y'all don't, but I do.
You thought it was really funny because I was like, I don't like their drinks there. I don't enjoy their beverages.
Right. And then I was like, well, okay. And then 10 seconds later, she said, I don't really like the food there either. Well, then what are we going to do? Just like sit outside and look at it or what?
I'll just sit and watch you drink your drink.
I mean, that was the definition of basically saying, I'm not going there ever again. But that was so funny. I couldn't believe you said that. They have a couple things that are pretty good food-wise, but...
You know what I mean by that? They do. I shouldn't say that. You know, there's certain restaurants where you go, there's just nothing that I'm in love with here that I like crave.
Right.
I can always find something anywhere I go.
Right.
But most restaurants, I'm like, okay, when I go there, I order this because it's my favorite.
Like nowadays, you've fallen in love with the what's it called? The rib. The what's it called? The stuff you.
Oh
love.
yeah, if I'm
short
somewhere
ribs.
and they have a short rib
deal
dish.
Yeah, you love that, man.
But I got that when we were in Kauai, and I've realized I think you have to go to a really nice restaurant for that because you really want them to cook it for 7-8 hours. Like you want it falling apart.
When we go to Piero's again.
Yeah. Did you lose your notes?
I did. When we go to Piero's again, we'll let you get because that one is incredible.
Yeah, that one's good. I need to be selective where I go for that.
No, that's true. That's
okay.
true. So, first of all, I want to talk a little bit about my man, J.R. Holmesy. You know what's unbelievable, people, is that I'm just in tremendous pain. And whenever I'm in tremendous pain, I think of my beautiful wife, who unfortunately is in pain as well from that ridiculous car accident that we had. And I got to tell you, the only reason why she is what she is right now, she's not better, and she's probably never going to be better.
I'm better. I'm not.
You're not good. You're not right.
I'm not 100%. Yeah.
No, she's better, but J.R. Holmesy is the man. And I'm still surprised to this day. I didn't know that the lawyers would help you with doctors. I don't know why. I guess now that I think about it, it's the right thing to do, but that's what he did.
I don't know that everybody does.
Yeah.
But I know he helped us navigate the entire thing. And that's why he was just voted in the top 10.
Top 10
of
personal lawyers,
injury
lawyers in the state of Oklahoma. He's a great guy. You will love him. 405-524-1011 is his number, 405-524-1011. And you may not need him now, but if you do have some kind of accident, he is the man. All right, you ready to do the podcast?
I can't wait.
Watch this, people. Look at this. Huh? What do you think? That look good?
You look so distinguished.
Oh, my gosh. I'm hurting so bad. Okay. So this, we teased it a little bit. I came upon this thing on the internet, and I just laughed my head off, and I sent it to Julie, and Julie said, this would be great for our podcast. And I couldn't agree more. I said, you're exactly right. I wanted to play it, but anyway, the point is, Julie said, why don't you do the podcast? This will be the first podcast that I run, okay? And hopefully the last.
Well, I'm always bringing up, things that women would love men to do better, in marriage. And you were like, okay, here's a list of things that I'm suggesting.
Yeah, now I want you
man rules.
We will talk amongst ourselves, and then we will put this up on the internet, on Instagram, and we'll put a little link to it so you guys can talk about it too. But really, listen, couples, this is good stuff. Now, guys, a lot of these podcasts, you get beaten down. I understand it. This one, you're not going to be beaten down.
Don't beat down any of the guys.
Oh,
Stop
yes,
it.
you do. A little bit. Or I'm saying their wives beat them down. All right, here we go. It's supposed to be 20, but there's only 19. Here it is. These are man rules that we would like to suggest to you ladies, okay? And let's just see if you can accept any of them.
Okay.
Number 1, men aren't mind readers.
I have already...
This is one that you were horrible at, and you've gotten a lot better.
I have accepted this. I embrace it. Yeah.
Ladies.
No problem with this.
Ladies, we are dumb, okay? I'm not talking about I'm not talking about writing and reading and arithmetic. We're dumb. We don't have the intuition that you have. Jay Pitts knows what I'm talking about. We don't know. You think we should know, but if we don't know, you got to let us know, okay? So, yes, we are not mind readers. And by the way, thank you so much for getting better at this one, okay? Because there were some times where it really drove me crazy. All right, number 2, learn to work a toilet seat. If it's up, put it down. I don't get mad when it's down. Okay, I disagree with this one. Fellas, this is a bad one.
Now, let me
if
ask
you're in
you
the
this.
house with women, put the daggone seat down.
Let me ask you this.
Yeah.
I think we've talked about this before, but I don't remember what you said because when you moved in, there were 4 girls.
Yes.
And you were already really great at this. I didn't have to train you. I mean, there were a couple of accidents when I fell in, but for the most part, you were great right away.
The only time I've ever cared about putting the seat down is when I met you.
Really? So it wasn't a rule with your mom or anything?
No. I mean, no. My mom never used my bathroom. Although I will tell you this, my sister and I shared a bathroom when we were little, and that's probably why I put the seat down when I was young.
Yeah.
Because we used the same one. Now, I do know that in the beginning of our marriage, you fell in a couple times.
I did fall in. When you're dead asleep and you're trying to stay asleep, you know what I mean? You try to walk sleepily to the bathroom and you're like, I don't want to fully wake up. It's a rude awakening when you feel the
we've been married for 30 years, and I would say 28
on one hand.
28 and a half of those years coming, I probably have never I've been good at not doing it.
I was going to say on one hand.
Now,
not even a full hand.
One time, someone came in and worked on our house, and I think they went to the bathroom. A guy did, and he didn't put it up, and you fell in that time, and it was not my fault. But other than that, I disagree with this one. Okay, ladies, I'm with you. Men, put the seat, especially if you got daughters,
Not to mention, it just looks cleaner because a lot of guys don't clean after themselves. So just put the seat down so we don't have to look at that.
And I've told people before that I do it in a men's bathroom now.
Oh, I hear him.
It's
I'll
horrible.
hear it. Just slam it down.
I go into a men's bathroom. If the seat is up, I'm going, what are they doing?
You're just so trained, yeah. Like a bunch of pigs leaving the toilet seat up.
Pigs, leave the daggone. Put the seat down. Golly. All right.
Okay.
Number 3 is very, very short and succinct. Crying is blackmail. I love this one. Yeah, stop the crying. If it's something horrible, okay, but when you start to cry about something, no, you're
unfair.
using that.
You think it's unfair?
Jay, do they not use it? Yes. Jay says yes.
Okay. I will say that I don't think I use it. I only cry when I get really, really mad.
I agree with you on that.
I'm not a big crier. We've talked about this. You're a weeper. I periodically
I can cry
will
with the
shed
best
a
of them.
tear.
Yeah.
But yeah.
That one's a good one to learn.
But I could see that. I could see where some people could take advantage with the waterworks.
This one is a little bit of an off ramp from the mind reader one.
Okay.
Ask for what you want. Be clear. Subtle hints don't work. Just say it. I mean,
yes.
Jay is over. His head's going to fall off. I'm telling you, these are great, fellas. These are great. Ladies, listen to these. We don't know. You can give us hints all you want. We're stupid. We don't know what's going on.
Yeah.
You know that every time on my sports talk radio show, for Valentine's Day and for Christmas, I always do special shows, remotes at places like a spa, because we're going to give out free things.
Right.
For, like a gift cards for women. And I say the same thing every time. I say, fellas, we're idiots. We have bad gifts. We don't know what we're doing. We're stupid. Your wife will love this. She wants to go get some Botox. Give her the cards for it. Right? Am I right, Jewel? Am I right?
Yes.
So forget the hint thing. Just tell us.
Yeah.
And we will be able to do it. Number 5. Yes and no are acceptable answers to most questions. You disagree with that, don't you?
This is one I don't really have to worry about with you unless we're texting. You're a bad texter. Sometimes you don't even write the whole word out. You're a very quick, succinct texter. Although
I got a lot of things going on.
You figured out the audio.
I can speak now, man. I'm so
they're
good.
getting longer.
Yeah, I am.
Sometimes they don't make sense, but they're getting longer. But you're a talker. So
yeah.
I feel like this is one I really don't have to worry about with you.
No, but I'll bet you there's people listening that do.
Yes.
I bet you there will, yes. But listen, yes and no are acceptable answers to most questions. I love that one.
Yeah.
By the way, you got to go online and listen to this guy do it.
It's funnier in a Scottish
He's
accent.
Really good. Okay, number 6. Come to us with a problem only if you want help solving it. This is another great one. And we are so bad at this because we both like to vent.
We're both solvers.
Well, you're right. I am an unbelievable solver. You're really good at solving, but I want to solve everything.
Yeah.
Like if you come to say to me, "Oh, I got a little problem with my big toe," I'm like, "Look, want to help it?" No, I'm just telling you, it hurts. Let me help you. I'll fix it.
Yeah, give it to me. Give it to me. I'll look at it.
I'm really into that, and but yeah. You should let us. I think women should let us help solve more.
I think I understand what he's saying because we've talked about this a ton on here. You like to solve the problem. You want to save the day.
Yeah.
You want to be my hero.
That's my job.
And vice versa. When you're upset and you're hurting, we've talked about this. I get mad at whoever's upset you. I want to solve it. I want to say, well, you should say this. So we both do that. In reality, because you're best friends when you're married, you do have to get good at just letting them vent and understanding to say, are you just wanting to vent or do you want my help fixing it? So maybe that solves the problem, right?
Yeah, I would love to be able to say that, but I don't. The minute I hear there's a problem, I'm like, I perk up like a dog. What?
Yeah.
All right, good one. The next one, number 7. This is a good one. Anything we said 7 months ago is inadmissible in an argument. All comments are null and void after 7 days.
So you feel like 7 days is probably too short, but what would you legitimately like to suggest as the cutoff point for being able to throw something back out at you in a fight?
I would say at the couple weeks at the most. 2 weeks maybe. It's like this deal we were just talking about with the deal with you saying to me that you ruined the party. I've already stopped saying that to you, and that just happened like 4 days ago,
again.
5 days. Well, if we didn't do a podcast, it would never come up again. You know that. But I'm saying 4 or 5 days down the road, probably you don't want to bring it up. But you know what? When people bring up things that are way back when, sometimes, unless it's just a huge thing, forget about that.
Yeah.
We've talked about that. Like if you've hurt your spouse very badly, it's going to come up some. You better deal with it, right?
Yeah.
But I think that's not a bad one. I really don't.
Well, when you purchase something, you usually have 30 days to return it.
Yeah, that's too much. 30 days.
30 days you think is too
2 weeks, I think is the most. All right, number 8. If something we say can be interpreted 2 ways and one of them makes you sad or angry, we meant the other one.
Just state that ahead of time.
I love that one. Yeah.
It's so
Don't
true.
always look at it like we're being so cruel and mean.
Think the best of you, right?
Yeah. We are a special
You're
a
simple.
special make of human.
You're a simple.
We are. We're so different than you guys
Species.
are. We're made so differently.
It is true.
Where
we overthink everything.
Yeah.
Everything.
We're just trying to make it to the next hour, the next day.
There's this funny meme that I sent to my sister. I'm trying to think exactly what it said, but it was so us and the way we are. But it said, you lay down to relax at night and go, oh, feel pretty relaxed. And then your consciousness says, it's like you don't even remember what you did in 3rd grade anymore. And the thought immediately pops into your head, something horrible that you did.
Yeah.
And that's the way we overthink things.
Yeah. No, you're right.
Maybe not all women, but I've said I do that.
That's what's great about this, people. Get this list. Like I said, we're going to leave it for you on the internet. And talk about it amongst yourselves. I think some of this can help a marriage. I really, even though it's funny. No, even though it's funny,
Yeah.
I think it can help.
It's a fun conversation piece.
All right, here's one. You can ask us to do something or tell us how to do something, not both. If you know how to do it better, do it yourself. Boy, this is a big league one right here now. If you think you know how to get that thing done over there, then do it. Don't tell me
and then
how you think
stand
it should
over
be
to
done.
you while you try to do it and criticize.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's a bad one.
This one took me a while to learn after we got married.
Yeah.
But I think because I'm such a control freak anyway, if I want it done right, I feel like I just do it myself, right?
Yeah.
So usually I've screwed it up if I ask you to get involved. Like tonight, our toilet's messed up. And I had tried to fix it, and it was not going well. I think I'd made it worse. And I finally said to you, I think we're going to have to call the plumber. And you went over there and worked your magic.
Thank you very much.
I've said before, when you do something handy, it's a real turn on.
I'm going to build on a room here in a little while, too.
Yeah. You can handle our bathroom makeover.
Here we go. Number 10. Whenever possible, please say whatever you need to say during the commercials.
We got married in the middle of halftime of a Steelers game.
That was impressive.
So I learned that early on.
I mean, people, I want you to listen to that. We got married at halftime of the Pittsburgh Steelers New England Patriots game. I remember it. My mom and dad, my aunt and uncles, my niece, my cousins,
all Pittsburgh
Steelers
fans. Yeah.
So the minute that went to halftime, we went like, put the things down. Julie came down the stairs. We got married. But say, boom, second half. Was that beautiful?
The second half
I do massively bow down to you for that, sweetie. I do. There aren't many women that would do that.
No, it's crazy that I was definitely
you
way
were
laid
so
back
scared
about
to
that.
death. You thought that you were going to throw me out of the house like that night. I mean, you were scared to death of being married to me.
I was, but that was pretty cool of me, if I do say so myself.
Yeah, no, that was incredible. I
but
bow
see,
down.
now I don't have to wait for commercials. I'll say, "Can you pause that?"
Right.
That has changed our communication style.
That is true.
Yeah.
Okay, number 11. Christopher Columbus didn't need directions. Neither do we. Okay?
Well, I'm going to put it in my little GPS anyway.
Oh, you definitely are. There is no doubt about that. You and that GPS.
Me and my Australian man will tell you how to get there.
Golly, I'm so sick of listening to his voice, too. Number 12. This one I love. All men see 16 colors. Peach and pumpkin are not colors. I love this one.
How about mauve?
Yeah, mauve. How about the Oklahoma City Thunder? They call their jerseys sunset instead of orange.
You think a girl came up with that?
Oh my gosh, sunset. Yeah, just name them the colors we know, people, right?
Yeah.
Not magenta. Okay, don't tell me something is magenta. I don't know what that means.
Lilac? You would just call that purple.
Purple. Yes, purple. I love that one.
Oh, that's funny.
Okay, here's number 13. If we ask you what's wrong, this is a wonderful one, and you say nothing, we'll act like nothing is wrong. We know you're lying, but it's not worth the hassle. You gotta love that one, don't you? That is a bad one, though. Seriously, how many times does a spouse on both sides ask their other spouse what's wrong, and there's guaranteed something wrong, and they'll say, don't worry about it, nothing, right? Does that not happen all the time?
Yeah.
And then when I start to pound it out of you, like, come on, Jewel, tell me.
Yeah, we've discussed this. If I'm saying nothing, I'm not ready to talk to you about it yet. So it's better for you just to ignore it for a while.
But when the game comes on, then that's when you'll want to talk about it.
But it would be bad if you never asked again. Because I know that you know that I know that you know. You know what I mean? So
I just have to keep asking?
yeah, but
And
maybe
eventually
not
you'll go, "It's time."
not all in a row. You know what I mean?
So, okay, so we just talked about the deal for 2
Yeah.
weeks. How long of a period? Like, should it
Maybe
be every
give
hour?
an hour. Yeah, maybe every hour. Check in.
Every hour.
Yeah,
okay.
check in.
So maybe we can go all day long. Every hour, we'll just, Julie,
check in
Julie,
with
what's
me.
wrong? Are you okay? And you go, nothing. I'll go, okay. I'll check back in an hour.
Don't say that. I'll throw something at you.
Okay. Number 14. This is so good. If you ask a question you don't want to answer the answer to, expect an answer you don't want. Ooh, now that's a good one, isn't it?
So is that, do these jeans make my butt look big?
Yes. Here it is.
Are you saying yes that they do?
No,
these
they don't.
jeans?
No. If
Okay.
you ask a question
Yeah.
you don't want the answer to, expect an answer you don't want. That's brilliant. I wish I could have put that up on my Instagram. I like that. Like the one I came up with. What's the one I like? I can't stand when smart people act stupid and stupid people act smart. That's mine, by the way. If you see that 20 years from now, it came from yours
It's not
truly.
anonymous. It's Jim Traber.
It's me. I made it up. But that's a good one too, though, isn't it? Seriously, if you don't want the answer, don't ask.
Yeah.
But I would never say,
what is that
you look
they
fat
say
in the jeans or
in
anything
court? They're saying don't ever ask a question
that you don't know the answer to.
That you don't know the answer to.
That's right.
Right?
That's right.
This one is don't ask a question that you don't
want the
answer to.
Yeah.
An honest answer.
Both of them are good.
I feel like after 30 years, we're pretty honest with our answers, aren't we? You and I are pretty honest with each other.
Yeah, we are. Yeah, no, we got it.
I'll say, is my breath bad? And you'll go, a little bit. Yeah.
Sometimes. That's one of the hardest things. Is that not one of the hardest things in the world to say to somebody you love? Seriously. I think it is.
But
I don't know. Maybe I'm wrong.
I think it's love that you are honest. You know what I mean?
No, I know. But every time if I say to you, you get a little bit of a toot. You do. You do.
Not if I ask. If you just volunteer it.
Well, I mean, if I'm sitting on the couch and you're coming close to me and there's some funk coming over, I'm going to go, hey, Jewel, by the way, your breath is a little funky. Like, it's okay, right? And then you make that same face you're making right now. Then you get up and storm out and then brush the heck out of your teeth and then come back in.
Yeah.
Don't you?
That's true.
All right, here's a good one, number 15. When we go somewhere, anything you wear is fine, really. See? I tell you that all the time, don't I?
Yeah.
How do I look? Should I change? No, you look wonderful.
Yeah, most of the time you're like, why are you so dressed up?
Yeah, I know.
What are you doing?
I know. You look beautiful. You are unbelievably classy. You dress beautiful. Whatever you put on looks great. I don't think I've ever said one time in 30 years of marriage, nah, you shouldn't wear that. Have I?
The only thing you've done before is you've waited until we got somewhere and then you're like, that's a little low cut. And then I feel really self-conscious because I very rarely do the girls show. But like if we go somewhere out,
Vegas,
like
you let them
a little more in Vegas. But say, for example, we went to that black tie wedding. That's what's popping into my mind. Because you said I looked beautiful.
Oh, you looked unbelievable.
Up until we got there. And then once we got there and I could do nothing about it, you're like, wow, that dress is a little low cut.
Are you talking Mackenzie's wedding?
Yeah.
Oh, my gosh. You look so beautiful. Where's the picture? I'll show the picture. You were unbelievable.
No, but you know what I'm saying? So then I'm like, well, don't tell me that now because then I'm walking around trying to hold my purse up over my cleavage.
You were dancing and running all over the place. You were fine.
I did not dance one time at that wedding.
I know it. Neither did I. All right, here's number 16. Don't ask us what we're thinking unless you're prepared to discuss football.
That is true.
And I'm telling you, it's weird because we do think about sports. If I'm just sitting on the couch and you go, what are you thinking about? A lot of times I'll go, I was thinking about the game last night.
Well, sometimes you'll go, you will not believe the progression of my thoughts. And then you'll go through it and I'll go, I am so sorry I asked about that.
I have a mental situation. I do.
You think about some really random things.
I have never seen, I've been having a hard time sleeping lately. And I'm telling you, some of the things that I think about are beyond belief. I just don't understand it. I can start by saying this paper is white, and then I'll turn up and be on like the island of Bora Bora. Like we boom here, there, boom, and next thing you know, I'm way over. I don't know. Yeah. How does that happen?
I don't know, but you do. You have some strange thoughts going through your head.
Okay, number 17. You have enough clothes. This is a really tough one, isn't it?
Yes.
People, when she used to run the company and she used to buy these beautiful suits and stuff, she was just incredible. She used to tell me all the time that you had to do it because your boss was such a clothes guy.
But you know that I was not lying about that.
No. Listen to me. I agree. But
he was a stickler about.
But then when you sold the company and you weren't working anymore, somehow you kept buying clothes.
I've just decided, I have a love for that.
Yes, really.
I do have a love for that. I do think I thought that one was funny because I'm like, that must be every man and woman
Yep.
in the world.
It's a lot.
That every woman is like, I don't have anything to wear. And every man goes, you have enough clothes. Right? So
Do we want to go in the closet for a
no,
couple
I'm
minutes?
just saying it's clearly something that every couple discusses.
Yeah, but I don't care about the other couples. I care about you and me. What do you think? All right, here we go. Next, 18. You have too many shoes.
It is true.
Oh, this is beautiful. Let me look at that. Look at that right there. You have enough clothes. You have too many shoes. Very good. And then the very last one is I am in shape. Round is a shape. So there you go.
I love it.
I love it too.
I love it.
These are fun.
You know what? I don't really disagree with that many of them. I can understand your point of view, your perspective.
Some of them don't really pertain to us, but yeah. No, I mean, it really is some good stuff. And I'm telling you, people, listen, I promise you, sit down and talk about these, and you never know. I mean, you could help yourselves with this. You know, you really could. I mean, maybe your wife will stop buying so many clothes.
Yeah, I'm just sure. I'm sure that's going to happen after this podcast.
Yeah, I doubt
We've
that.
helped some couples out there.
Oh my gosh! I'll tell you what. I'll tell you what. We've been helping is some people for Rob's Ranch.
Yes.
Oh my gosh! I am so excited about what's happening with Rob's Ranch. So many.
You were just out there
men.
recently.
Yeah, and every time I go out there, there's people that come up to me, men that come up to me and say, "I heard it on the radio," and just guys talking about it to other guys. I mean, I just love it, man. So if you know somebody who's addicted to alcohol or drugs, anything of that nature, Rob's Ranch is a Christ-centered, Christ-based recovery center for men. They do have an outpatient one in Edmond, Oklahoma, which is for men, women, couples, kids, everything. But the two biggest ones, 60 days, 90 days in Purcell, 30 days out in Sayre. And if you don't have the money, they've got scholarships. Go to robsranch.org. You can look at it. If you just want to give some money to help, go down to the bottom and you can donate. But if you know anybody that needs help, this is the place. I can't tell you the lives that I've seen change in the last few years, Jewel.
It's the path to miracles.
Path to miracles. Well, thank you so much for being so good today.
Yeah, thanks for running the podcast. This was fun. I think we should do this again.
This will be my last one, more than likely. But, yeah, I'm kind of worn out. Anyway, thank you. Listen, don't forget about our YouTube channel now. It's the Julie and Jim Traber podcast. We're getting people. You need to subscribe to it. You can get other things on there as well, like little bits and things. And then we're anywhere you get your podcast. Tell your friends, your family, everybody about it because we're growing and we want to keep on growing. Thank you so much for listening to the Julie and Jim Traber podcast.